Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing us how to cut and sew this lovely tube corset top, right? So to do this, you need to know how to draft a basic bodice pattern. You can visit our website www.wearlala.com. The tutorial is there for free to download to your mobile phones or your laptop, okay? Or I'll also drop the link in the description box, right? Okay, so this is my basic bodice pattern here. So the only thing is I have not drafted my my armhole for the front, and I've not indicated my bust that. Okay, so my front waist length is 18 and my back is 16. So the difference in the front and back is 2 inches, so that will be the width of my bust that, right? So yeah, I'm just cross checking my measurements. Now I want to mark my bust that, which is 2 inches. So I'm just linking it to the bust point, okay? So it's very important you watch that basic body tutorial, right? Okay. Or you can search somewhere on the channel. I've done the basic body tutorial. Okay, so this is my bust that. Now the first thing is to determine the depth of my tube top, which is the corset. Okay, so I'll just go with my chest line, or I can go 1 inch below my chest line, depending on how deep or how much cleavage you are willing to reveal. Okay, so I'll just do chest line. Then on this line that divides the shoulder, okay, I'll mark 6 inches from the what do you call it, from the shoulder line. Okay, so that's 8, sorry, that's 6 inches, I beg your pardon. Now by the time I want to draw my neckline now, okay, because the neck depth is 8 and that is 6, so I want to have like an oval shape, right? So let me just quickly draw my normal armhole curve for the front there. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the shape of my corset, of the style line rather, the neckline. So it should, go into the chest line like that, and then you draw the shape of the neckline. It's an armless garment. There's no strap, there's nothing. So this is it here, right? Okay, so now that I've drawn the shape of my neckline, it can be straight. Then the back too, the back is going to be straight. You get it? So we don't need that upper part anymore. So I'm just going to separate the front and back patterns. I'm separating it. So let's start with the simpler part, that is the back pattern. So I'm cutting out the part I don't need. Okay. Then for the back that, just to tighten it a little bit, because it's a tube and there's nothing suspending into the shoulder. So at the top here, I'm going to mark 1/4 of an inch on both sides of my dart. Now you do this for off shoulders or tube. You just to tighten the back a bit. Okay, so I'll just trim out and I'll label my back patterns and also draw my green lines, the arrows, so that I don't misplace the pattern after cutting out. Okay, or while I'm transferring into my fabric, I don't misplace the patterns. You get it? So this is my back pattern, all done, very easy. So I'll just add my seam allowance to the fabric. So for the front, we're going to like blend up the top part there to avoid any form of gaping. So I've marked 3/4 of an inch on both sides of that line. Okay, so I'm just drawing it out like this. I marked 3/4 of an inch on both sides, then I'm just blending out. So this way it's going to have a good grip on my bust. Okay, and I can bend easily without having any gaping. Then next I'm going to blend up the darts here. Okay, so after folding, you will notice that the neckline or the style line is not same again. It's not looking equal. So you need to use your French curve to blend up. Okay, so I'll just blend up with my French curve. That is, I want to blend up that dart point back to my neckline. Okay, so I'm trying to place my curve properly. So I'll just blend up like this, and that's all. So the purpose of this is when you start sewing, one piece is no longer than the other. So I'm just going to trim out now. Okay, so I'm trimming out. So far so good. I have not cut out my cups. Okay, so yeah, it's it. This is it. Okay, so just a little diversion. We have paid online classes for corsets. We have different corset styles, and trust me, you cannot compare YouTube tutorial to a paid online class. That one is more detailed, more information compared to YouTube that is just more like you know, a consigns and just a short tutorial basically. So now to create the cup, I'm marking 1/2 inch away from the center front on my chest and on bust point line. Okay, then I'll just use my curve to draw the shape of my cup. So this is my C1. Okay, and then the second cup, I'll measure what is here and then add 1/2 inch to it. So I have 4 there. So on this side, I'll mark 4.5. Whatever you measure, just add 1/2 inch to that. Then I'll link this to the neckline like so. So this is my C2. So F1, F2. Now I'm going to separate the cups, right? So let me just do that quickly. So I'm going to cut everything I have on my table here. 2 each on fabric and 2 on lining, and I'll make sure I add all my seam allowances except for my side seam. I always add my side seam allowance to my pattern. Okay, so but every other thing I'll be adding my 1/2 inch seam allowance round, and I'll transfer everything to my fabric. So here is it. I've done that already. So this is the front pattern here, and I added interfacing. I added ST. So this is the front, side front. You can see that I added my 1/2 inch seam allowance round, and then the center front pattern too. I added 1/2 inch seam allowance round, and yeah, 1/2 inch round, and the other front piece too. And I added interfacing like I said. So I'll go ahead and join with 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, same thing with the lining. Then this is my back pattern here. Okay, I'll also join with 1/2 inch seam allowance. I've added my seam allowance round, so I'll also be joining this with 1/2 inch. Okay, I added my 1/2 inch seam allowance round except for my side seam. Then I have zipper allowance already. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and join all my back pieces together. So let me quickly show us how to join the cup. So for the cup, you're going to join with 1/2 inch like so, and you can see that I added interfacing to the cup. Then just to make the fabric lie well, since I'm not sewing the cup and the and my bra cup together. Okay, so I'll just notch this way. Okay, then after notching, I'm going to do a top stitch on the right side of my fabric. So this is it. So you're just flipping over. Okay, this is it here. So I'm going to stitch the seam allowance to one side of my cup. It's just to put the fabric in place. It's optional actually, you don't have to do this. So I'll just sew this down. So everything I've been doing so far, you have to do the same thing on your lining. Okay, so you can see my interfacing showing. Now the purpose or the function of your interfacing is to give the fabric structure. Okay, so here it is. This is it here. So the next thing to do is you're going to place this on your bra cup. Now for the bra cup, you need to buy a size that is a bit bigger than your bust size. Those bra cups, they come in different sizes. I think I've done a tutorial on that. I have done a tutorial on how to, get your bra cups. There's different sizes. I'll drop the link in the description box for us to watch. So this is my back piece here, and I've joined the front piece too. So I'll be joining the front and back together at the sides. 1 inch for side seam allowance. Same thing for the other side. I'll join it here. Okay, 1 inch for side seam allowance, and I'll do the same thing on my lining. I'll also be attaching my the bra cups. This is my bra cup here, okay, and I will place the cup inside and attach it. Now I've done like two tutorials showing how you can attach bra cup, you know, this is a bra cup and your fabric to your corset, right? So this is my bra cup here. I'll just pin the fabric to the bra cup. It's an already made cup that I bought from the market. I'll pin it, okay, then I'll sew it to my fabric. And see the way I'm pinning the cup to the fabric. You have to pin it, make sure there's no space, okay? And yeah, so I'll just attach it to the top. Okay, so my top is almost ready. This is it here, and this is the lining over here. So all I'll do is I'm going to sew the top part with 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then for the lining, reduce it by 1/2 inch on the around the hemline, okay? And you also sew it. Then next thing is to fix your zipper. So guys, this is the final outcome. I love it. It's so lovely. You can wear it with a jacket, just freestyle and all, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't worry, I'll be dropping relevant links on all the corset tutorials I've done, how to fix the cup, how you can, so everything. I'll drop it in the description box, okay? So do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.